What fun, guys! What fun! We are going to have a geography class today. Yay! Yay! Okay, so this is designed for beginner students, well, lower level students. Okay, so beginner students and maybe pre-intermediate / intermediate, but anyone is welcome. Okay, if you want to revise some vocabulary to do with geography. Okay, so that's the aim. I've attached some documents onto Verbling. Okay, so you should be able to see this, but I'll send you the links now, so everything's clear. Okay, so Gomez said a day without like a year without rain. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, Sam, you're welcome. Yeah, you're okay. This is to your level, Sam. Okay, so anyway, who's this? Who do we have? Mo.
Hello.
Hello, Mo. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? No, it's cool. Okay, so Mo, nice to speak with you. Where are you from?
I'm from Syria.
From Syria, great. Okay, so Sam is maybe coming in. He's also from Syria. Yes, that's cool. Okay, so good to speak with you. How long have you been speaking English?
How long?
Yeah.
Maybe... No, I don't speak English very well. I'm very bad.
No worries. Yeah, so I don't believe you, but
Maybe.
Don't worry. Yeah, just have confidence. We're not going to eat you. Yeah, so I haven't had my breakfast this morning yet, but I don't fancy eating human yet. But you're okay. Yeah, so just relax and enjoy it if you can. If you like geography. Yeah, do you like geography?
What do you mean?
Do you know what geography is?
Yeah, of course, I know geography.
Do you like geography?
Of course, I like geography.
Good answer.
I
Yes.
have map on my wall.
Cool. Okay, so you're an expert. You have a map, which is more than I have. I have no map on my wall. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So it's cool. So welcome, Mom. Sam is here.
Sam's here.
Sam is here. Okay. So Mo's also from Syria. Which parts are you from? So Mo, which part of Syria are you from?
I'm from along the Mediterranean Sea, called Latakia. You know the Mediterranean Sea?
Yep, sure. And Sam, do you know this place?
Yeah, sure. It's one of the most important cities on the west coast.
Okay, yeah. So
yeah, where are you from?
Me?
Aleppo.
Or Sam?
Aleppo. Yeah.
Okay, so you know each other's places. That's cool. Okay, anyone else from Syria? I think. Okay, but we have also. So we have Action.
Yeah, Martin. Hi again.
Good to speak with you again. Good to speak with you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's also nice to be in your class.
Cool. And do you like geography, Action?
What?
Do you like geography?
Yes, I like geography.
Good. Cool. Andrea, do you like geography?
Yes, I do.
You do. Good to speak with you again, Andrea.
Thank you.
Cool. And we have Koji. Koji.
Hello. Hello, teacher.
How are you this afternoon? Evening, sorry.
Evening.
How are you?
I'm thank you.
Perfect, cool.
I do.
Not too bad, not too bad. Good to speak with you again, Koji. How is Fukuoka?
Oh, yes.
Is it okay to get today? The weather's good.
What?
Is the weather good there at the moment?
Oh, thank you.
Cool. Okay. So, and Marianne, are you there?
Yes. Hello.
Good to speak with you again. Have we spoken before?
Thank you.
I think we spoke. Did we speak yesterday?
Yes.
Cool, I remember. So perfect. Marion?
Yesterday, not few days
Few years
ago.
ago, I was going to say few years. Okay, so
Yes.
I remember it like it was yesterday, Marion.
Few
yeah? So
days.
like it was yesterday. So that's cool.
Thank
So,
you.
Marion, good to speak with you again. And we have Natalia.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm here. Hello.
Hello, nice to speak with you.
Nice to speak with you too.
Have we
How are you?
spoken before?
No, I tried to join to a class, but I had problems with my microphone yesterday. So this is my first class with you.
Okay, so welcome. Do you like geography?
A little.
Guys, you can be honest, you can say no, yeah? So you can say no, but that's cool. Okay, so a little, that means no, yeah? You're being polite.
Okay.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so good to welcome Natalia. Marion, I forgot to ask you, do you like geography?
Yes, I like so
Perfect,
much.
cool. And Koji, do you like geography? Koji,
Hi.
do you like geography?
Geography.
Geography, so about the world, yeah, about different countries, and also about things like volcanoes stuff. Okay, don't worry,
Okay.
just
Okay.
that's geography, yeah? Do you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I understand.
Okay, do you like geography?
Yes.
That's Japanese answer, yeah, so polite answer. That's cool. Okay, so good to speak with you again. You can be honest, guys. You can say no, yeah. So, Koji, you don't have to be polite all the time, yeah. So, say what you think. So, Sam, okay, what about you?
Yes, I like to know where countries are, of course. So I like geography.
Cool. Okay, so we're not going to talk so much about where the countries. It's more like facts, yeah. So things like this, a vocab. So hopefully that's all right. Yusuf, good to speak with you again, or / your skeleton double.
Thank you. And I
Get
hate
back in the
geography.
closet, Yusuf. Yeah, the skeleton's in the closet. Yes. Okay. So Yusuf, good to speak with you again. And we have. I spoke with you the other day, but I can't remember how to read this. So, is it? No, it begins with N. I'm sure it begins with N. Not Nong, but the girl from I think China. Yeah. So I spoke with you the other day. I remember, and you told me your name. I'm just trying to look through my notes to see if I wrote it down. Wait. Somewhere, my notes are disorganized. But are you there? I think from China. I really wrote it down somewhere, but
Esther, I think. Esther?
is it Esther?
Yes, I think.
Esther, can you hear us? Okay, we can't hear you just yet, but we'll come back. I think it is Esther, yeah. So I think I recognise her. So that's cool. Okay. And geography. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so it's all weird. Geography. Can you say it, please? Action. Geography.
Okay, geography.
Andrea, can you say it?
Geography.
Koji, can you say this word? He wrote it, yes. You cheated, Koji. You cheated. What is this? Geography, cool. Marianne, can you say this? Geography.
Geography.
Geography, perfect, cool. More, because I haven't noticed, yeah. So, but maybe we say it with geography, yeah. Don't know. But more, yeah. So, can you say this? Geography.
Geography.
Geography. You say it very well, yeah. So, geography, yeah. So that's cool. Natalia, geography.
Geography.
Geography, yep. And Sam?
Geography.
Geography, yeah. So you said it's kind of like a mix between geography, but we say geography, yes, because we're related. So, Yusuf, can you say?
Geography.
Geography. That's also fine, yes. That's the proper way to say it. Geography, but also Esther. Esther, can we hear? Okay, we can't hear you just yet, but okay, so that's geography. I've attached some documents onto the Verbling chat box. For those who can't see it, I'll also put it on the Google chat, okay? And this is called the... Guys, you all are quite at a good level, I think, yeah, so for this. But shout out if I speak too quickly, okay? So if I speak too quickly, just say slow down, yeah? I can't understand a word you're saying. Something like that, okay? So, I have attached 2 documents to the Verbling chat box, and also I'll attach them to, I'll put them in the Google chat box, okay? Can you see these?
I do.
And for those who are watching or can't see them for whatever reason, I'll share my screen so we can follow it together. It's very, very small, okay? So if you go to the bottom here, if you can see my screen, I'm not sure if you can, I'll focus it. Here there is a zoom button, so just press the zoom to make it a bit clearer, okay?
Okay.
Is it big enough for you guys?
I can read it.
You can read it? Can everyone else read it? Action, can you see?
I opened the link, Martin, so I
Perfect.
can.
Everyone you can see? Koji, can you see it?
Hi.
Hi. Yes. Okay, cool. So, Koji, you can see. Perfect. Okay. Shout out if you can't see. Samir has just joined us. Good to speak to you again, Samir. We're looking at a document which I put onto the Google chat and also the Verbling chat. Something like 1245. Yeah. So it's called the physical world. I'm going to start reading this, Samir. But when we can hear you, we'll start speaking. So, who would like to start reading the Do You Know box?
I do.
Yes, please. I would like to. Yeah, cool.
Yes, please, I would like to. Okay. Did you know 2/3 of the surface of the Earth is covered in water?
Okay, so 2/3 of the surface of the Earth is covered in water. Surface, what does that mean?
The upper part of the Earth.
Yeah, how do you explain this? So, for example, the surface is just the thing that you can see, I guess. So, for example, the surface of my desk is the top bit of the desk. That's the surface.
In Earth is the where the air touches the ground or the water.
Yeah, okay, so that's the surface. So that's what we are on. We are on the surface of the Earth. Yeah, so that's what we see. We don't see what's below this. That's the surface. The surface of my desk is the thing I can see looking down on my desk. That's the surface area. We say the surface area to describe maybe the floor area. So the surface area of your apartment is meters square.
Of your what?
The surface area of an apartment, for example.
Apartment.
The floor surface. Yeah, that's the how much floor space there is. Okay, that's the surface. Any questions on this? Does everyone know what the surface is?
I would have said covered with water. Is it wrong? Yes.
Covered in water. Covered in covered with water. Covered in water. It sounds better. So my desk is covered in books. Covered in.
Okay.
Covered with books. It does also make sense, but covered in. Yep.
Covered in.
It's covered in water. Covered with makes more logical sense though, but we say covered in. Covered in. Covered in. Yeah, covered in. So 2/3 of the surface of the Earth is covered in water. Okay, Earth. Yeah, everyone knows what Earth is. So Samir, yeah, Earth. In fact, this will be a long process. So shout out if you don't understand a word, and don't be shy, guys. Yeah. So if we say something you don't understand, just shout out. Just say I don't understand. Okay. So covered in water, covered with water is covered with books. You can say covered with, I think, yeah, in spoken English, but it's covered in, yeah. So, but in spoken English you could say it, I think. Yeah.
But Martin.
Okay.
Martin, can you can use cover With also or not?
I think in spoken English, yes. So I think you can use it. So covered with water, covered in water. I'm trying to work out the difference. So covered.
I think, Martin, when they are talking about the surface of the earth, which is covered, they are talking about the surface, they are covered in the water, right? But when they are talking about the water is covering the surface, it's covering with the water.
But covered in, for example, if books are on my desk, my desk is kind of in the books, yeah. So it's covered with the books, but it's covered in the books. So it's inside, yeah. The books are covering over it, so it's covered in. So this is the surface area is covered in water, so that the water is around it, yeah. So that's probably why it's in, and not with. But with, I've heard it as well, yeah? And I would probably say with, covered in when I speak. So it's covered with, my bed is covered with clothes or something, yeah? Or covered, yeah, in spoken English I think it's fine, yeah? So I think that's okay, but I guess covered in because the thing is surrounding it, yeah, covering it. So it's inside whatever that is, okay? Any questions on this so far? Action.
No, Martin, no.
Is okay?
Everything is clear.
Natalia?
I don't have any questions.
Is okay. Shout out if there are questions. I'll just see if there's an explanation here, if it mentions this. So, okay. Yeah, you can say. So, wait. Cover can mean that something is over something else. The ground was covered with snow. Cover can also refer to the size. Okay, that's useful. So, here it explains. So, let's have a look. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
If you scroll down, it says language help. Who would like to read this out?
Me, teacher.
Yes, please. Language help, yes? So it says cover can
Language help. Cover can mean that something is over something else. The surface was covered in water. The ground was covered with snow. Cover can also refer to the size of the something. The Amazon rainforest covers 40% of South America, or the distance you travel. You cover 10 miles in one day.
Okay, so let's say this. You can say the surface was covered in water. The ground was covered. Again,
With snow.
No, but you could say in snow. The ground was covered in snow. I would say that. I would say both for that. Yeah. So, covered in water, I guess, because also the snow is like the water, so it's similar. Yeah. So the snow is. Something is covered in the snow, yeah? So it's in the snow, like in the water. So for that, you could probably say both, but it sounds better covered in water, but I would also say covered in snow. So the field was covered in snow. Yeah, I would say this, but I guess, I don't know, yeah? So I guess you could use both, but I would say covered in snow.
Maybe because the Earth is a sphere, so the water surrounds it. There's nothing to, how can I say? It's inside the water.
Yeah, but it's also, so for example, the pen, the ground was covered in snow, with snow. I didn't notice that before, okay, but that's an interesting one,
Okay.
yeah? So use both, yeah? So when in doubt, just use either or, yeah? So I don't know if there's a logic to it as such, but I would use both, I think, yeah? So it depends. I don't know, covered in water, covered with... Yeah, okay, let's go on from that. Do you want, I'll find out about this one, that's interesting. Okay, so cover can also refer to the size of something. So the Amazon rainforest covers 40% of South America. Yeah, so 40% of South America is the Amazon rainforest, so the Amazon rainforest covers 40%. Yeah, is that clear? So for example, England covers, I don't know how many, we'll say 60% of the UK or 50% of the UK, yeah? So that means in the surface area of the UK has maybe, or England, sorry, has so many percent of that whole area. Yeah, is that clear?
Okay.
Okay. and we covered. Yeah. So for example, I went on my bike and I covered 5 kilometers. Yeah, meaning I cycled for 5 kilometers. Okay.
Okay.
That's difficult actually. So any questions?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
It's rainy in my country, and may I say, our streets are just a minute. Our streets are covered with water.
Covered in water, I would say.
In water.
Yeah, but covered with water would also make sense, but covered in water.
Okay.
Streets were covered in water. So the streets were kind of inside the water.
Mm-hmm.
But covered in snow. I would say covered in snow, but I don't know about this. I'll ask someone, I'll put it on the teacher's page, see if anyone knows and notices this. But yeah, I would say covered in, yeah? So the streets are covered in, there was lots of rain and the streets were covered in rain. Or covered with rain. Covered. Oh, too difficult. Okay, so, wow. But the other meanings, were they clear, yeah? So we covered 10 miles in one day. That's the amount of, that's how much we traveled, yeah? So, can you practice this? So can you give me an example, Yusuf? Yusuf, so do you cycle, or do you run, or do you walk, or do you do anything like this, Yusuf? Okay, Samir, can we hear you?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so do you cycle, do you run, do you swim, do you do anything like that?
Yes, I jog every day.
Sorry? Sorry, Samir?
Did you give me? I give you an example.
Yes, please. So, do you cycle? Do you swim? Do you do anything which requires you to move?
I jogging every day.
Jogging. Okay. So, how much distance do you cover?
I don't know. Maybe 2 kilometers, 3
kilometers. Yeah. So every day I cover 3 kilometers. Yeah. So
yes.
I jog for 3 kilometers. Mean I cover 3 kilometers. Yeah. So that's how you say it.
Martin,
Yes, please.
Martin, can we use cover with car, for example? My new car covered, I don't know, 100 of kilometers.
So that would be the mileage. Yeah. So that would be the mileage.
Mile.
And that's we say miles. Yeah. So I don't know what it's like if you use kilometer. Kilometers, whatever, if you can say kilometerage, but we'd say mileage, meaning how many miles your car has covered. Yeah, since it was first bought, that's the mileage. Yeah, so you'd if you were making a journey. So if you were driving, I don't know, from France to Italy, you'd say, "Oh, we covered," meaning we went a distance of. Yeah, then you say how many kilometers. So we covered means we went a distance of. I covered, I went a distance of 5 kilometers. Yeah, so I covered.
Teacher Martin,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Martin,
Yeah, please.
can I say I studied geography last night, and I covered all the topic?
Yeah. I covered all the topics. Everything. So, did we I could say, did we cover everything today? Did I cover all your questions? Meaning, did we go through all of your questions? Did we cover everything? Meaning, has everything been done? Yeah, so I covered all the topics, meaning I went over all the topics. Yeah, so let's write it down.
Yes.
So today we're going to cover vocabulary, we're going to cover grammar, we're going to cover blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so that's what it means. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, complete it, yeah, to cover it. Okay. Koji, do you understand? So.
Understand.
No worries. Okay, so Koji, do you run, do you swim, do you cycle, or do you drive even?
Run.
Okay, and where do you run, and how much do you run per day?
Every day, 10 kilometer.
Wow. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So every day, 10 kilometers. So
Yes.
every day,
Every day.
cover 10 kilometers. Can you
I
say this?
cover.
Every day I cover 10 kilometers. Yeah.
Okay.
So meaning I jog for 10 kilometers. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Marianne, can you give me an example with cover as in to go in a distance? I'll
With
take it,
some-
Andrea. Yes, you have to go. Okay, can you give me an example? So, do you drive?
Yes. Yes, I
How
drive.
much distance? How much distance do you have to cover to get to work or to get to the supermarket, for example?
Well, I live in a little city, but if I want to go to my near city here from Plasencia, I have to cover 100 of kilometers. I don't know
100
how
kilometers,
many miles are.
I don't know different, but kilometers are all right as well. You can say this 100 kilometers. I think it's 1.5 kilometers for a mile. Yeah, I think it's so.
Yes, I think it's about, I think so, 16 miles, I don't know.
Something like that, yes. I'm not sure, but you can say
Yes.
kilometers as well. Yeah, we're just different. Yeah, I don't know why we still use miles,
Yes.
but that's interesting. Okay, so you have to cover 100 kilometers to get to the next city. Cool. Action. Can you give me an
Yes.
example?
Yes, of course. For example, I swim 2 times in a week. I cover 50 meters when I swim.
50 meters, yeah? So 50
yes.
meters, yeah? So you cover 50 meters. And sorry, Sam, I lied to you, yeah? So it's not 1.5 kilometers, it's 1.6. I'm sorry, yeah? So busted. Okay, so 1.6 kilometers, okay? So can you, okay, so 100 kilometers per hour, 60 miles per hour. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so anyone else? So, Mo, can you give me an example, please? Of a
About
distance-
what? About cover?
Yeah, and another distance you've covered.
Can I say I covered about reading this topic or something like this?
Sorry? You covered the
I
topic, yeah?
covered.
Yeah?
Yes, we covered this topic or we did not cover this topic. Then
Yeah, we didn't
talked
cover it.
about this topic. Yeah,
Yes.
that we talked about this topic or not.
Yeah,
we can
so-
say like this.
Yeah, so that's another meaning, yeah? So we'll start with this one as well. So you can cover a distance, you can also cover a topic. So, for example, you say to me, okay, today I want to learn this. And if we cover it, it means we learned what you said you wanted to learn. We didn't cover it, we didn't do it, yeah? So that's what it means,
Yeah.
but cover a distance
What
and
I
also to cover
understand
a
it from
topic.
you now, we can say cover for distance. Like I covered this distance. I covered this area that I walked, or I walked all this area. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the distance I traveled, yeah? So 10 kilometers, 5 kilometers, whatever. You've covered that distance. You've traveled for this distance. Okay?
Like if I want to say to someone, I have to leave, I have to travel from this place to this place. Like I will tell him, like I have to cover about 10 miles to reach this area or something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, so tomorrow I've got to cover 10 miles to get to the next town, yeah? So you can say
Yeah.
this as well, yeah? So I'm going to cover about 10 miles, yeah? I'm going to cover, meaning I'm going to travel about 10 miles, okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Natalia, okay? Can you give us an example? And do you understand the differences between to cover a topic, to cover a distance?
Okay. For example, I cover uh, about 5 kilometers every day to my work.
Okay, yeah. So you cover about 5 kilometers to get to work. Perfect, cool. Okay, and that's fine. Sam, do you understand?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, do you want to give an example?
Exactly about what?
Something you covered. Okay, something you've covered in a recent Verbling class, not necessarily with me.
Sure. Well, I learned some. I don't think they are very useful, but yes, I learned some names of hairstyles.
Sorry. Names of hairstyles. Whose class is this?
Okay, that's confidential.
That's confidential. I'm curious. Yeah, so that's cool. Cool. Okay, so you've covered you've covered hairdresser vocabulary. That's cool. What else have you covered?
I think a little bit about ancient history, about ancient weapons.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah. So things like this. These are the topics you've covered. What about distance? Have you covered a distance recently?
Distance. Actually, I haven't driven. I haven't driven since about 8 months. Oh, no, not only 5 months. Yes, 5 months. And I used to drive about 10 kilometers per day.
So you used to cover about 10 kilometers a day by car. Yeah. So now when you go back to driving or something, it's going to be interesting maybe. Yeah. So that's cool. So Samir, yeah, everything's clear for you, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I type it in the chat.
It's okay. 1 second. By car walking.
I traveled by the car and.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. So that's all right. Okay. So in that case, let's go to the next thing. I think that was okay. Yes. The difference between covered in, covered with. That's going to bug me all day. Yes. I need to find out this really soon. So and also the area of something. So for example, you could say my town covers a really little proportion of England, yeah? So it's a really, really small part of England. It covers only 0.00001% maybe, yeah? So that kind of thing, yeah? So how much space it takes. Damn it, you must focus, otherwise you look like a dimmer, yeah? So Sam, it's okay, you've already achieved. Okay, so in that case, let's go back. So, okay, Natalia is just not here, okay? So, are you there? Okay, in that case, let's go to the next one. Okay, so 2/3 of the surface of the Earth is covered in water. Did you know this, guys? 2/3 of the surface of the Earth is covered in water, meaning what? Yeah, so what does this mean?
That means about 66%, 66.6666. Yeah, like a.
75%.
2/3 is about 66, I think. Yeah, so a third is maybe 33.3. Then yes, about 66%. So most of the Earth, the surface of the Earth is water. So that's what you see. There's only 1/3 land. Yeah, is that clear?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, so in that case, I'm just gonna. Okay, so in that case, yeah. Okay, let's go back. Who would like to read the next one?
I can go.
I can.
Yes, please.
Okay. Me?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. El Asisia in Libya is the hottest place in the world, where temperature of over 57 57 degrees Celsius have been recorded.
Okay, so El as no one comes from Libya, right? But is this an Arabic word, Sam?
Which one?
El Azizia. Is it Arabic?
Yes, it's an Arabic name.
How do you say it?
Al-Aziziyya.
Al-Aziziyya.
Okay, I trust you. So this place in Libya. is the hottest place in the world. Yeah, in the world, we say in the world. So China is has the biggest population in the world. Russia is the biggest country in the world. Yeah, always in the world. So yeah, did you know this, guys? In the world, in the world.
Yeah, maybe. I think. Yes, I heard about this before.
Okay, yeah. So you always say in the world. So. China is becoming the most powerful country in the world. Yeah, always in the world. Okay, so shout out if there are any questions. Okay. What could you say? Yeah, so I think more people speak Spanish. I've heard that more people speak Spanish as a native language than English. Yeah, I'm not sure. So Spanish is a very dominant language in the world, you could say. Yeah, so in the world. So this place in Libya is the hottest place in the world. Where temperatures of over 57 degrees Celsius. With this sign, you always say degrees, okay? So I've heard things like people saying grad or something like that, but it's always something degrees Celsius, okay? As said here. Okay, 57 degrees Celsius. What temperature is it where you guys are? So, action. What's the temperature in your country right now? In degrees Celsius.
Okay, let me just see. Let's see.
I'm trying to read
In Valencia, it is 8 degrees. In my
16,
home city, it's
16.
24.
16 in Baku.
16 degrees Celsius, yeah? So,
Yeah.
Inga, 16, can you beat 16, Inga? Good to speak to you again.
Yes, nice to see you again. And here is about 20 degrees Celsius.
Wow, yeah, so it's really hot. So 20 degrees Celsius. Jose, good to speak with you again.
Hi, my city is 18 grados
20 degrees, yeah, degrees, guys, yeah, so degrees Celsius. Okay? So it's hot, yeah, so like, okay, it's cool. Koji in Japan, yeah, so what is the temperature?
22 degrees Celsius.
Perfect, cool. Marianne. Marion? Okay, we can't hear you just yet. Mo.
Maximum temperature in my country maybe about 40, and minimum maybe 5.
Okay, yeah, so 40 degrees Celsius, did you say?
Yeah, 45 maximum, not more than 45.
Okay, yeah, so...
I did not remember that it reached this temperature.
Well,
But the minimum maybe 5, 4, something like this.
Degrees Celsius, okay, that's cool. Natalia, what about Russia?
Right now,
Yeah.
I don't know about all my country, but in my city it's 6 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so... But it just went, as we spoke, it just went up by 1 degree, so now it's 5 degrees, not 4 degrees, yes? Yeah? So it's still not hot. But okay, where I am now at the moment is 6 degrees, yeah, so not much better. But in London it says it's sunny, which I don't believe. Here it says it's cloudy, yeah, and I think it is quite cloudy. But anyway, okay, so that's cool. And Sam, what about Valencia? You said already, yeah? So
yeah, it's 8 degrees now, and it sounds like it's going to rain.
Okay, yeah, so it's going to rain. Samir?
Now it is afternoon. The temperature it is 34.
34, yeah, 34 degrees. Okay, so that's degrees Celsius. When you're telling a temperature, you always say in terms of degrees Celsius, okay? So you can say Fahrenheit as well, but no one uses that really, yeah? So always degrees Celsius. Okay, so that's cool. Let's go to the next bit. Which is, I'll share my screen.
Teacher?
Yes, please.
UK usually Celsius or
Degrees Celsius.
Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit.
Usually Celsius, yeah? So degrees Celsius.
Oh yes, thank you.
The same in Japan?
Oh yes, Japan is Celsius.
Okay, yeah, so it's the same. Yeah, I don't know. Does anyone use Fahrenheit as the main one?
I think only Americans use imperial measures, right?
Sorry? Do Americans use... Did you say Fahrenheit?
Yeah, Fahrenheit are, I don't know, I think they are part of the imperial measures.
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, Marion had to go, and also I don't know how you can convert from degrees to Fahrenheit. Maybe you can... yes. Does anyone know? Yeah, does anyone know? How to convert between Celsius and Fahrenheit?
There is a website for conversion.
1 Fahrenheit is equals
We need an
minus
equation.
17 degrees Celsius.
So 1 degree Celsius is 33.8. Okay, so that's cool. So that means... Okay, yeah, so that's cool, Sammy and Alice. Okay, so I don't know if that's useful, yeah? So we don't use it. I'm not sure if you use this. Okay, so where temperatures of over 57 degrees Celsius have been recorded. Has anyone been to this place in Libya? Or does anyone know anything about this place in Libya?
Yeah, it's very... What is desert? What do you expect?
Sorry?
It is desert, no?
Giza. Giza?
Desert.
Desert, yes.
Desert,
Yeah.
desert, yeah. So, desert.
Yeah, it's
So,
desert.
I don't know yet, but 57 degrees is crazy. Has anyone been... So what's the... Sam, so what's the highest temperature?
The highest temperature I was exposed to is 46, I think.
46 degrees and stuff, which is very, very hot. Can anyone beat 46? Has there ever been hotter than 46 in your countries?
In my
So-
city, it is about in summer 48, 49.
48 or 49 or so, yeah? So it's quite hot. Who can beat this? Koji in Japan, what's the highest temperature? Sammy says, no, I'm good, but it happens to me a lot when I see Blanca. Okay, so anyway, Koji, can you hear?
Oh yes, thank you.
Okay, so what's the highest temperature in Japan in the summer? How hot does it get?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, the highest temperature. Yeah, do you know what this means? The highest temperature.
30 degrees Celsius.
Would be the highest, yeah? So that's cool. Okay, in that case, let's go on. So this place is the hottest place in the world. 57 degrees. Would anyone like to be in these temperatures? So 57 degrees. Would anyone mind? At the moment, I'm thinking I wouldn't mind, yeah? But, yeah, I guess it's different when you're there. But Inga, could you imagine being in these kind of temperatures?
No, I don't want to imagine. I can't live there.
But do you like the hot weather?
I prefer 20, 22, 25, 30 maybe, but not more.
Okay, yeah, so 22, 25, 30, but not 57.
Yes.
Sam, could you cope with 57?
57. No, I think I will melt like a butter.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think anyone lives there? You're saying it's a desert, but
Yes,
does anyone...
people can live there, but not me. I'm not that type.
Okay, so I don't know what... let's have a look quickly. Okay, yeah, they look pretty hot. I don't know, yeah, so that's cool. So it's very, very hot. Okay, so that was El Aziza, have been recorded. Did everyone understand all these words? So temperatures, I guess degrees, now you know, and have been recorded. Yeah, I guess that was quite clear. Okay, let's go to the next one. Who would like to read?
I want to read.
Okay, yes, please.
The coldest place on Earth is probably Vostok in Antarctica, which reached a temperature of minus 89 Celsius.
Yeah, so you can say the hottest place in the world or the hottest place on Earth, yeah? In the world and on Earth mean the same thing. So the coldest place on Earth is probably Vostok, whatever, in Antarctica, which reached a temperature of minus 89 degrees. What does minus mean in this context?
Below zero.
Yeah, so below zero. So this sign. Minus, okay? Okay, so minus 89, perfect. Okay, cool. Someone else I think has joined. David, are you there?
Hey, Martin.
How are you?
Fine, and you?
Cool, yeah, not too bad. David, have we spoken before?
No, not yet.
Okay, so good to speak with you. And where are you from?
I'm from Germany, Augsburg. Do you know Augsburg?
Yeah, okay, that's cool. So at the moment I'm living in Leipzig.
Leipzig?
Yeah.
Right now?
You're at the moment, yes, right now, this minute. Yeah, so that's cool. Only until for like 20 more days or so, yeah? So I've been here since last June, so quite a long time.
Yeah.
So that's cool. So good to meet you, David.
Nice to meet you too.
Cool. Okay, and we're talking about geography and things like this. Did you manage to follow what we were talking about?
Yeah, I did.
Cool. Okay, so we'll just carry on and we'll come back to you, okay?
Fine.
Cool. And Ert has joined us. Ert, are you there? Okay. I can't hear you, Ert. Just, if you can see my screen, just check your microphone settings, okay? So just check in the top right-hand corner and make sure it's not muted. Okay, just check your settings and we'll come back to you, okay? So, in that case, what was we talking about? So, that was quite clear, yeah? So, in the world, it's the same as on Earth. So, minus is just this. So, minus 89, like that, okay?
Okay.
So, okay, sorry?
Would you like me to read?
Yes, please, yes, please.
The Krubera Voronezha cave near the Black Sea coast in Georgia is the deepest cave in the world. It's over 2,000 meters deep.
Okay, what is a cave? So, Natalia, do you know what a cave is?
Yes, I know, but I can't say what is it.
No worries, but you can describe it, okay? So, try, yeah? So describe a cave, Natalia.
Grotto.
Yep, can you describe a cave? Okay, can anyone describe a cave? Or can anyone tell what a cave is? Yeah, so Samir, do you know what a cave is?
I think the cave it is a big hole in the mountain.
Yeah, effectively, it's like a big, you can say hole, yeah? So I'll show you a picture, for those who don't know what cave is, but it's like in a mountain or a hill or underground, whatever, yeah? So it's like this, okay? And in the olden days, so maybe in the Stone Age, so caveman is this, this kind of thing, yeah? So hunter-gatherers. Whoa, this kind of people, yeah? There's a caveman, a man who lived in a cave. And this kind of theory saying we developed from these kind of people or whatever. And that is, of course, arguable, okay, for some of us. So, that is a caveman and that was a cave. Is that clear for everyone? Yeah, so David, do you know what a cave is now?
I do.
Okay, cool. Inga?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out if you don't know, yeah? So, Koji, was that clear?
Yes.
You sure?
Long or deep hole.
Yes, a long or deep hole, and that's a cave. Yeah. So yeah, cool. Yeah. And I guess for everyone else it was quite clear. Ayan says, I live in a cave, yeah? So that's cool. Would anyone like to live in a cave? So Natalia, could you imagine living in a cave? Being a cave girl?
No, I don't want to be this girl. I don't want to be this girl.
No, yeah, no thanks. But Sam, could you imagine living in a cave?
I think it sucks all this moisture, all these bats and worms. Yeah, I don't think that's lovely.
It's not your cup of tea, not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
But David, could you live in a cave?
I think I would like to try it for a while.
Okay, for a bit and then, yeah, leave the cave and go back to the apartment. Yes, it's cool. Inga, could you live in a cave?
No, I think there is very dampness.
It's too damp, yeah, too moist, too damp. They're not so comfortable. Would anyone like to live in a cave for a bit? Samir?
To live, no, but to visit, maybe. It is has a dangerous insect.
It's too dangerous. Okay, so we have no cave people. Yeah, we have no cavemen. That's a shame. That's disappointing. Okay, so in any case, let's go to the next one. More said in Saudi Arabia, sometimes it reaches. This was ages ago, I think. Yeah, but I just noticed it. Sometimes it reaches 60 degrees. Is More still here?
60? No, I don't think that. Maybe 50
or so, yeah. So it's already quite hot, yeah. So that's interesting. Okay, let's go to the next one in that case. So this cave near the Black Sea coast in Georgia. Does anyone come from Georgia or near Georgia?
Me, I'm near Georgia.
Near Georgia. Have you been to this cave? Have you been there?
No.
And so over 2,000 meters deep. Do you know what this means, guys? Yeah, to 2,000 meters deep.
I think you'll meet the magma.
You need the what? Meet the what?
The lava.
Okay, yeah. So the lava. I thought you said the lava, and I was thinking, okay. So the lava. I don't know, yeah, but it looks here. It is. I've just searched for it, and it looks very, very deep. I'm not sure that I'd even like to go inside that. I mean, I've been to some caves in the north of the UK. There's some very deep caves there. It's scary. You walk through and it's very, very odd, yeah? Very, very strange. Has anyone actually been in a cave? So,
but I think I have seen enough scary movie to avoid them.
Yeah, so you wouldn't, yeah? So I don't know if it collapsed, but has anyone got any experience of being in a cave?
I was being in Mallorca cavern.
So you've been, yes? So there's lots there, I guess. I haven't been, but yeah, I've heard about these kind of things. And what's it like in the cave?
I feel good into the cavern.
So you like it, and so maybe therefore you could live there.
I feel well, yes.
Could you live there, Jose? Could you live in a cave?
Yes, I would live in a cave. In that cave, if a night cave near to the sea, and you see over tree, over woods.
Yeah, so it's good view and things like this. So maybe, yeah. And I don't know if they could convert some caves into houses, yeah? So you see things like people converting churches and stuff. I'm not sure if people would convert caves. It's cool. And it's the most safe place from bombs in Syria, yeah? So are there many caves more in Syria?
Yeah, well, actually, I don't know, to be honest, but I think there are.
No, I told you when you were talking about the cave, I want to say it is the most safer place now from bombs in Syria. They hide in the cave.
And I guess, yeah, so...
Because of war.
Of the bombs and things.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so... what about, like, I don't know, do you have, like, an underground system or something, yeah? So...
No, not much.
Not much, I don't know, yeah? So... People go in the caves and stuff. And is it safe, yeah, in the caves, yeah? So in terms of the dampness and things like this?
I think it's
do they live there?
No, no one lives there, but sometimes I hide. It is depends on the area. If the area in the mountain, you will find a lot of caves. But in the area like in Damascus and something like this, it has no cave. So
It's
they
scary,
will
isn't it?
bury it alive.
Not nice, yeah. So Sam, where you come from in Syria, are there many caves and things like this?
No, I came from an urban area, so there are no caves.
Okay, yeah. So best to go to countryside, maybe. I'm not sure. Yeah. So, yeah, that's difficult. Okay, so yes, that's what a cave is. Okay, so 2,000 meters deep. I can't imagine. Okay, we'll read maybe two more, and you can have a look at this in your own time if you like. But who would like to read the next one? Maybe we could get David to read because he's quite new. So could you read? Can you see? So the document I sent you, David.
Yeah, I can.
Cool. Okay, so if you go from the Beijing Hangzhou, whoever. Does anyone speak Chinese? I don't know how you would say this. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but that's cool. So, yes, please.
The Beijing Hangzhou Grand Canal is the longest canal in the world. It is 1,794 kilometers long.
Wow, yeah, so I guess because Beijing is, well, China is very, very big, I guess that makes sense, yeah? So to get across and stuff. Okay, so...
Is this artificial?
This is official, yes? What
artificial,
is it?
Artificial.
Oh, artificial, yeah, so I don't know, yeah? It doesn't, I don't think it'll be artificial. No, canal is not, is artificial, it's man-made, a canal is. A river is natural, so a canal is usually something that's man-made.
Yeah, like Suez Canal.
Let's have a look at this.
Krisha, I have a question. Can I?
Yeah, of course.
Why we call Canal de la Mancha to the sea between Europe and England?
Between the Europe, the Channel Islands.
No,
the Channel, yeah, sorry. The sea between Europe and
England,
the UK. The channel, yeah, so the channel.
How you call it?
We call it the channel, yeah, so the channel.
Okay, sorry.
But in Spanish, do you say canal or something like that?
Canal de la Mancha, I don't know why.
So we call it a channel, yeah, the channel between, the Channel Tunnel, for example, is the tunnel that goes between France and England. Yeah, so you can drive to France, or you can take the train to France, or whatever. Yeah, so that's the Channel Tunnel.
Martin.
Yes.
Hello. I'm Mariam again.
Now I can hear you. Yeah, now I can hear. Yeah.
No?
Yeah. I can hear.
You can hear me?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay, I think that because in Spanish we don't have two words for channel and canal. We have only canal.
Okay, so a canal, so is like this. 1 second. A channel, is like this. 1 second. Oh wait, that's So this is like a canal. Yeah. So
yes.
It's like man-made, and it's a way of transporting goods in the olden days with the trade and things. That's what we have, but it's not like this. Yeah. So.
Yes.
It's usually like, for example, there's this kind of thing, yeah, in the UK you get. And often people have canal boats, so they have these boats which they can live in and also have for holidays to go around the UK. They go on these kind of boats, yeah, so I don't know if you have this kind of tradition in your country or whatever, but it's very popular. But that's a canal, yeah, so it's different from the channel, which is the sea between the UK and France, yeah?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
But
yes.
they have this in Beijing, and it's called 1 second. Yeah, it looks like this. So it looks very, very impressive, very big and stuff. Okay, guys, we've run out of time. I've just noticed. I don't know if you've got other classes to get to or something, but it's good to speak with you, to some new people, David, and I think the rest of you I've spoken with before. Yeah, so that's cool. So great to speak with you guys, and hopefully catch up with you in a future session. Okay.
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 Bye bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.